Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and today we are beginning a brand new series on the channel as we are starting the amazing digital circus. So, we are starting another online web series on this, on the channel now, which is pretty fun. I don't know how long this is slated to go for, but it does have 3 episodes currently out. I believe episode 4 is coming out this month or something, so we'll be doing that probably very soon as well. But I'm interested, you know, I've heard interesting things, good things about it, you know, it's pretty fun. Nothing spoilery, but I've seen the design of, I think, like the Jester girl. You know, like our typical Jester-esque character, pale skin, brown hair, the usual works and whatnot. I don't know exactly what's going on in this universe, you know, the fact they added digital into the name of it, you know, either it's a play on it being like an actual web series online and not like an official, you know, like a licensed show, or it could just, that could be integrated in the plot, you know, it could be a, like, an SAO situation where we are literally, canonically in the show in a digital, like, world, be it like a VR headset strap, like isekai type thing, you know, either like unserious where we're just kind of messing about in a digital world where, you know, we're trying to make I guess a circus work and we're just, you know, friends fucking about, or like an actual serious plot line where they are, you know, typical isekai plot here, trapped in this world for reasons unknown and we have to find a way to get out. That's kind of my only real ideas on what this could actually be, you know. So very simple stuff I've done, you know, many a time before on the channel, so I guess we could add another, like, Western isekai on here to go with, like, Owl House Star, Amphibia, you know, like, those typical stuffs. But yeah, that's pretty much my only real idea on it. Like I said, not too much more to go. The reason I'm starting this show as well is because I'm basically using it as, like, a placeholder right now because I don't have Vox Machina ready this week, so I just thought I'd put this in that slot. You know, it's a show that I can keep up with relatively easily. It only has 3 episodes out currently. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's replacing Vox for this week solely. And then any other episodes that come out, you know, that will be during Designated Day. But yeah, pretty much. Another interesting thing about this is that it doesn't actually have an episode 1, surprisingly. This episode is just titled The Pilot. And the next episode is titled Episode 2. So there is no, like, slated episode 1 in this show, which I've never seen before. You know, because obviously, like, pilots are just the beginning, you know, they're like the prologue of the show. They don't usually count as, like, an official episode of the series, but in this case, this one kind of does both. We don't have, like, episode 1 titled Pilot, which some shows do. It's literally just the pilot, and then we go to episode 2. So, that's a little interesting. Not sure what that means. We're even going to title this video like Pilot and episodes 1 to 2, or episodes 2 and 3. I'm not quite sure. Either way, obviously episode count, we do have 3 episodes, and this, I did check, this has a pretty consistent runtime. This is pretty typically 25 minutes per episode, which is a slightly over like the average of what a usual you know, television show would be, which is pretty cool, especially for like an early start to a show. You know, this is like full on, and to my knowledge there's no like license deal with anyone, you know, with any buyers like Amazon, you know, or anything, so that's interesting. But yeah, anyway guys, the amazing digital circus. Let's see what's going on in this circus, why don't we? In 3, 2, 1, and play. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's like some early Windows, like, N64 type shit.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus!
Nice.
My name is Kane. I'm your
Kane.
ringmaster, and I'm here to show you the most
This is loud. Holy crap.
bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon! Isn't that right, Bubble?
Oh my god.
I can't wait to see what you've got cooking up for today.
Well, let's not waste
Bubble.
any time. Let's get right into the show!
Okay, the music makes it really hard to even hear what they're actually saying. Okay. That's the character, I know. Oh wow. Feels like a digital world with that flower pot glitching out.
Kane, is this one of your NPCs or is this a new sucker? 'Cause if
NPCs,
it's a new character,
eh?
we're gonna have to redo this whole theme song.
I'm not doing that again.
My! It appears a new human has entered this realm!
How do I take this headset off?
Okay, so we
Grab
do have a
that.
headset
It works for all of
situation.
us.
What's going on? I put on some weird headset and now I'm here.
Her voice sounds very similar to Charlie
Who are
in
you
the
people?
Has-Been pilot.
Why can't I take it off? Where am I?
Let's just try to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay, new stuff. We've all been through this. You just need
Wow.
to get your head
What
to...
the is going on?
Hey, speaking of that, we're not a Viv show, so we don't swear. We can't swear.
The amazing digital circus is a place
Oh,
to be
wow.
enjoyed by all ages. You, my friend, stumbled into an incredible world of wonders where anything can happen. Except for swearing.
Nice, nice. Get them all out, because we're never going to hear them again.
Oh my god. Well, how do I, leave?
Well,
A question
don't
as
freak
old
out
as
about it or
time.
anything, but, we don't exactly...
You can't.
What?
Nice.
Jax. But
Jax.
he's right. Welcome to your new home.
Oh my
and your
god.
new body.
A new home? What do you mean?
Guys, don't be mean.
I mean, at least
Stuff
you've
here
got,
for
like,
years. Old Kinger over
the
there
most normal
supposedly
design
made
of them.
the longest.
Oh, did someone say something about an insect collection?
Damn.
That's why he's crazy.
Damn. Years, though. That is insane.
Oh, okay, now I get it. This is a dream, and I should just play
So it's
along
more like-
until I wake up, right?
It's more a test to, like, Overlord, where you've become, like, your
Whatever you
avatar as
say,
opposed to
kid.
your body just being
Broke my comedy
stuck in a
mask.
digital world. Because
So,
you would
Kane,
not survive that
new
long.
adventure today for the newbie or what?
I'd like to give our brand new member a tour of the circus grounds first. Off we go! Here we have the tent. This is where your living quarters are, as well as all sorts of other activities. These activities may include
It's a lot.
ball pits,
Oh my
mini
god.
golf, and more. And here we have the grounds. Drown yourself in the digital lake or engage in ridery at the digital carnival.
Okay.
Night, day, it's all okay. The choice is yours, a cosmic buffet.
Is that all there is?
Of course not. This is the void. We
Nice.
don't venture out into the void. Not even I know what's out there.
Oh. Well, definitely we're going there.
Right here, where I can keep my hundreds of all-seeing eyes on you.
Sounds like you might have a bit of a god complex.
Let's get out of here before the moon gets frisky.
Wait, what's that?
Oh my.
Whoa, clean up on aisle U.
I'm on it, boss. Ow.
Oh, that's disgusting. Jesus, why?
Like this.
I know.
Wait.
Nice.
Was that an exit door I saw out there? Is that a way to leave?
What exit? If there was a way to leave, I'm pretty sure we'd have all left by now.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Unless Kane's specifically keeping them here.
I assure you, there is no magical exit door. You're probably just experiencing digital hallucinations from your mind's transition to the digital plane.
That's definitely not
I
digital
swear I saw
digital
hallucinations.
hallucinations.
Yeah, obviously
How about
he's...
we talk about something else?
There's something
What's your
definitely
name?
going up with
My
Kane.
name? My name is, oh god! Why can't I remember my name?
That
Nobody
sucks.
can remember their name once they enter the digital circus. One of the few things I
Oh.
don't have control over are your minds. So all I can help you with is coming up with a new one.
Oh. Well, that
What's
sucks.
my name?
Don't you worry your little head. Your new name can be anything. Hereby acknowledging that your chosen name and/or names may not breach the Digital Circus user license agreement, stating that your name may not include objectionable content. Objectionable content includes but is not limited to sexually explicit materials, obscene, defamatory, libelous, slanderous, violent, and/or unlawful content or profanity. What do you
Just
think?
don't be silly with the name.
I don't care, just pick anything.
Let's see. What do you think of?
I don't know.
Right, terrible. Let's try that again.
Are we pronounceable?
What do you think of Pomni?
Pomni.
Sure. I think I just...
Gadzooks, you're right, Jax. We should have a brand
Alright,
new
so we've
adventure
got
for
Pomni.
our new member,
I
Pomni.
said that like 5 minutes ago.
You! Do you like adventure, activity, wonder, danger, horror, pain, suffering, agony, death, disease, death, angel food cake? Ow! You parasite!
Nice.
I don't really...
Since you're new around here, we're gonna make it a simple in-house adventure to warm you up to
I
how
mean,
things
you
work
put on a
around
headset
here.
at least, so you're at least some kind of a
God,
gamer.
I don't want an in-house adventure.
Don't worry, Zubal. I'll make it something unobtrusive that you can still choose to not get involved with. Today's adventure is... Gather the gloinks! That's right! The entire circus tent will be infested with gloinks! And you've gotta catch
What
them
exactly
all.
is a gloink?
What are they?
I'm glad you asked, Bubble. They're
And
small...
what do they do?
They...
How do they...
Gloinks are small,
Damn.
mysterious critters that steal anything and everything they run into. Why do these humanoid hash browns do this? How do you stop them? That's for you to find out. Now, good luck, and have fun, my little superstars!
Right. Okay. That's terrifying.
What did any of that mean?
Oh, that's just one of Kane's little adventures. They're just something fun to do to, you know, prevent us from going insane.
Speak for yourself. If anyone needs me, then f off.
Damn. And that's that.
Oh no, they killed Zubal. Anyway, you guys want to go get something to eat?
Oh, wait! We should go check on Kaufmo. I'm pretty sure he'd like to meet Pomni.
I don't really think so.
You want to come with us to check on Kaufmo?
No, not really. I think Kaufmo's gone insane. Last time I spoke with him, he was rambling endlessly about some exit. Kind of like you, Pomni. You might be
Yeah.
going insane too.
But wait,
Not quite.
wouldn't that more likely mean the exit does exist?
Could also mean you just have a jump start and losing your mind.
What about...
It's fair.
Well, I think I'd like to ask him about it, if this was real, which it isn't, because it's a dream.
Keep saying that,
Still
you'll
think
be
this is a
saner.
dream.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm fine with doing whatever.
That's
as
just
long
his
as I get
face.
to see funny things happen to people. Okay, I've already had enough of these things. You, me, and Pomni will go check on Kaufmo, which leaves Crybaby and Hoo-Ha together to go handle the Zubal situation.
Do you think pairing them up together is a good idea?
Of course I do. They're the two most mentally stable and capable characters to be paired together.
What?
Come on, ladies. Let's go harass the clown.
Oh, bro, you are not even trying.
My comedy mask is broken again.
Nah.
Ah! Oh! Gangle, you startled me.
So, this is where we all live. Or, well, where we all sleep at night. Even though we don't really need to sleep, it's sometimes nice to kind of take a break from everything
wow,
and have
yeah.
a bit of a routine, you know? I'm sure there'll be one for... Oh, look.
That's
We
cute.
already got one.
Nice.
I still don't understand. About the adventures, why even go on them at all?
Alright, bro, of
Why
all
not
isekai
tell
worlds to
me
get, this is
leave?
the definition of
Well,
insanity.
we
Holy shit.
usually do, when we first arrive, but after a while you start to realize that you really can't leave, and constantly chasing an unattainable goal will start driving you a bit crazy. And eventually you get to asking what the point of anything is, and you completely lose sight of who you are and why you're even alive, and when you reach your breaking point, something really terrible can happen.
Or maybe, you know, that a quest to be around, or that quest to leave
But that's not
is a
something
driving
we need
force
to
to
deal
keep
with
you
today.
sane, right?
Above anything else, the
Right?
adventures give us something to do that
Something,
keeps our minds
something.
healthy and stimulated.
Thank goodness this is all a dream, right, Pomni?
The crisis has already happened.
Why are we here again? What are we doing?
We're getting one of our friends. Huh. Maybe he's not in his room? I hope he's alright.
Don't worry, Dollface. I've got a key to his room.
Oh wow.
Wait, why? You
Yeah,
shouldn't
why
have
do you
keys
have
to anyone's
that?
room.
Nah, I've got keys everywhere, and you've all been fine. By the way, I may have left something in your room today, so
Oh, that's
let me know if you
terrifying.
find it. You're not afraid of centipedes, are you?
Jax! That's literally my only fear. Why would you do this?
What? It could be a complete.
'Cause he's an arsehole.
You'll never know until it's too late.
Oh my god, exit, exit, exit. He never stopped. Holy crap.
Oh, I've been looking for this. Thanks for keeping an eye on it, Coffee. I'm gonna head out. See ya.
Oh, Kaufmo's been obstructed. That's okay.
What is that?
It might be that terrible thing I was talking about earlier when you reach your breaking point.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
Okay, wait. Maybe there's still time to fix him before we get Kane. Whoa, Kaufmo, listen.
Very creative for sure, whatever this thing is.
Called me out for fake laughing at your jokes. I swear I really did think they were funny. I was just having a bit of a bad day.
Wow. Oof. Oh. 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 Get fucked. Oh no.
Hey, Pommy. Thank you. Help me out here. I understand.
You're on your own, girl. You are on your own.
I'm sorry.
New meat. Okay then. Is it too late? Is she
I don't
gone?
know what I'm looking at here.
We saw Gloink carry one of Zubal's pieces down there, remember?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the recap. Boy, we're not very good at this, are we?
Nope.
Sup, fellas.
Jax! We found the Zubal hole.
Cool.
How is Kaufmo doing? I hope he's not still mad at me for not laughing at his jokes.
Oh,
Aww.
he's doing great. In fact,
I think
don't think
he's
I've ever
a
seen him
little,
this happy before.
gone. You know, a
It's good to know he
little.
hasn't completely lost his mind.
We probably won't see him after this episode if
He actually
the
asked me
breaking
to give
point
you
is
this.
truly irreversible.
Whoa!
What a prick. Nice. There's always one. There is always one, and I don't know how. That was a little too real, honestly. There's always one pin left. Oh my god, that's freaky.
Insect collection?
I think it's a nest.
Hello? Ragatha?
Interesting that
was
she's
your
still glitching
name, right?
out.
Over here.
Hey, look. I didn't mean to leave you behind like that. Just look at my hand. I didn't know what to do.
It's okay. What you need to do right now is find Kane. He'll be able to fix me up and take care of Kaufmo.
I would really hope so, because that is kind of freaky.
Okay, but where can I find him?
I don't really know. Just look around and call for him, I suppose.
Okay, I'll get him. You just stay right there. Not that you can really move or anything.
Yeah,
just
but you know,
hang in there. I'll be right back.
Nice
I
to ham
promise.
it in, girl.
Cool. Oh, so Pommy, I'm sorry. Your first day here had to be so terrible.
Yeah,
well,
that's a way to put it.
Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna go get Kane now.
She's gonna lose it, and quick. That is horrible, not knowing where you are, why you're here, and now just being completely isolated. Oh my god. Fucking hell!
Kane?
Great.
What form of non-Gloinkinian mass dares presume presence in the nest of the Gloink Queen?
Oh, is that who you are? You know, you could have asked for my consent before forcing me to see something so completely and utterly disgusting.
Wow.
How despicable! A rabbitoid that runs its mouth in the presence of my royal figure!
Well, as a royal myself, I would like to kindly ask him. Oh, look, there's Zubal. Hi, Zubal.
Help me, you idiots!
No chance.
Zubal, now I don't want to help you.
No, I
Aw.
always lose.
Yes!
Not really too many options for you.
Gotcha!
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, oh!
Kicker, you mother...
Nice. How many times are you gonna try that?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Will he?
Gotta hide, gotta hide!
Honestly, it's by far the most normal design. It's kind of surprising you're the only one who has a somewhat human appearance. Nice. So despite all the eyes, you can only see directly in front of you, I'm assuming.
God, where's Kane?
Do it. Okay. Oh dear. Jesus.
You foolish assortment of colorful characters!
That's so interesting,
Do you
like,
not
what?
realize that everything must be Gloinks? I am Gloinks. You will be Gloinks. God will be Gloinks.
You really do love your gloinks, huh?
Well, yet you're still watching it.
I'm not here for the adventure or anything. I'm just here to hide from the...
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, thank God you're okay. You didn't experience a game show in there, did you?
What are you talking
I know, right?
about?
He's a little nuts, don't worry.
What's happening?
It's just Kaufmo. Don't worry about it.
He's going through a phase right now, pretty much.
Yeah, he's fine.
You're right! How are we gonna get out of here?
Guys, over there.
Ladies first. No, wait, why would I say that?
Wow, what a dick. Come on, Jax.
Wait, Pomni's not even here? Wasn't this whole thing for
Be
her?
quiet. I can't hear the escalator.
She's like in the most normal place ever. So you just gotta wait until another door materializes? Yep. Still glitching out, by the way. Try using one of the computers. Yeah. Ah, crap. It's like, you're cracking now. The legendary void. Okay. Pomni, we good? Oh, wow.
Oh, Bubble, you always know how to make me say this exact sentence. Gasp! An alert on my wacky watch at this hour?
Pomni in the void.
Oh no! Someone's venturing out into the void! They'll get totally spoiled!
Nice. Ah, that's what happens, huh? You like can't comprehend the experience.
Now what the heck happened around here?
I know, right?
Oh yeah, my doing.
Kane! Kaufmo went through a sort of Kaufmosis and abstracted!
Kaufmo abstracted? Why didn't anybody tell me?
Bro, you are such a troll. I know, right? I've been looking for you all day.
Cellar you go.
That is crazy, though. His powers are insane.
Man, I can't believe Kaufmo just gave up like that. I mean, no offense, Kinger, but I always thought you would be next.
Thank you.
Is that it for Kaufmo, then? Are they just
Can't rely on Kane
dead?
for anything.
Gone? Will we see them again, like, near the end? It's that easy. It's really just that easy.
I do have to apologize for lying about the exit. I knew how much all of you have been wanting there to be one, but, you know, I was having so much trouble figuring out what to put on the other side and ended up never quite finishing it. And you know how I never like letting people see my unfinished work, especially if it leads you out into the void.
Right.
Anyway, looks like you defeated the Gloit Queen, so I guess the adventure's over. Your reward is a delicious digital feast cooked by our head bubble chef.
Honestly?
I'm
Sure, it doesn't look too bad. Roast chicken,
Well,
very
I am
nice.
Pretty hungry.
You didn't even do anything.
Shut
So
up.
what? I can still be hungry.
Well, not really, because we don't need to eat, drink, or sleep in this digital world. So the digital food here only gives off the virtual sensation of eating.
I mean, that's still something, though, right?
Sheesh,
Still a lovely sensation you didn't want to give up.
on the digital world.
Expert on the what?
And Pomni is just starting to realize that maybe this isn't a dream after all. This is life now. Yep, the external crisis is setting in. Oh my god, the face is great! Beautiful. What the hell? And we already have merch of the show, interesting. 2 plushies so far. 2 shirts. For anyone who wants the arsehole jacks, go ahead. So I'm a little lost for words, honestly, after that pilot. Yeah, that was something alright. So right off the bat, it seems like we are in like an isekai situation where we have now... It's not even necessarily a case of we are stuck in a video game and our bodies are outside of it. We are literally, like, our conscience was flung into, like, these avatars of these people. And now we are just in a world. Now, like, we are physically here. This world is legit, not digital, ironically. It works on digital mechanics, but it does seem like it's a legitimate universe of its own, which is crazy. So yeah, you know, many mysteries are built up in the first episode, obviously. Like, Pomni just literally came into existence, and it seems like that is how everyone here has actually, has appeared before. Obviously, there's the stuff with Kane, which is obviously suspicious. Like, he's obviously got his own motives and things going on here, and you know, he has his own kind of insane powers that we seem like no one else actually has. You know, like, this guy is pretty much the god of this world as far as we know. Whereas everyone else doesn't seem to have any kind of special abilities or talents that go beyond really what their avatars seem to be able to do. And to be fair, obviously, Kane's avatar is not really too much either. Just some nice dentures with some eyes and a very luscious body. But, yeah, curious what they're doing with him. You know, it's possible, since it was basically confirmed that, like, Pomni's human side ended up putting on, a headset to get into this world. It's possible that Kane is, like, the creator of the world and did this to escape reality somehow, you know, potentially that. He's possibly someone who's just been here for so obscenely long, he's learned how to really mess with the universe. You know, if this really does work on, like, coding mechanics, then it's possible that he was, like, in his own world a coder, and through his own knowledge of, you know, just being able to program in general, he is able to manipulate this world as he would, like, any other program from the real world, and that's how he's got all these special abilities, powers, and basically controls the entire universe however he sees fit, you know. It's pretty much all there is, I think, to draw from right now of this, you know, like, because there's just so much here that we just don't have any kind of quantifiable answers to. You know, Pomni obviously is a new addition, and we've seen how she is basically cracking on her very first day, you know, in the denial that this is a strange dream, a crack cocaine dream, that makes no fucking sense whatsoever. And everyone else has just apparently been here for so obscenely long that they've just kind of gotten used to it, and Kane's purpose is only to make sure they don't go insane. Obviously, there's so much more to it, like the Void, what the hell's going on with the Void? It seemed like, you know, since we actually did have Pomni stay in the Void for a extended period of time, it seems like people who go in there aren't really able to comprehend exactly what the Void is, and it seemed like she was just in a state of, you know, just in a state of numbness, pretty much. So, you know, her mind went blank, she cannot comprehend what's there, and was basically stuck in the Void without any kind of leeway to escape, had it not been for Kane, who's not only able to stay there for, I guess, a long period of time, but is also able to even use his abilities and powers in the Void as well, which, again, is interesting. So the Void seems like our only kind of potential method of actually getting out of this world, but right now it's just no help whatsoever, and potentially we're not going to be used for a very, very long time. Depends, again, just how long this show ends up going. But yeah, like I said, interesting stuff, you know, some character build-up right now. Funny, I guess, you know, like, Jax is obviously the arsehole of the group who does not seem to really care whatsoever about the well-being of his peers, and obviously, like, our girl, I didn't quite remember her name, but the doll, you know, our doll girl is going to be probably, you know, Pomni's #1 friend in this world, because, well, gotta stick together with the newbies, right? Gotta stick together with the newbies. Like, Jax is just a complete troll in every way, shape, and form. He is not here for you, and he does not have your back, so that's going to be a problem. But, overall, yeah, this world, you know, there's just so much randomness to it. It doesn't quite have, like, whack animation where it just literally goes ham every single way in shape and form. It does feel like a universe that will do anything at once in any episode to make a plotline, so, you know, with a lack of general rules on how this world works, other than, like, we're in a circus of some kind, very much we're going to get the kind of slice of life dynamic where every episode could be, you know, isolated in its own real way with potential plot relevancy near the end or just snuggled in here and there. And yeah, definitely a show that feels like it can really go on for however long they want it to, so as to not really, you know, tie it down by any kind of, you know, episode length or episode count, you know. But yeah, very interesting. Like I said, Pomni being the only one who has a relatively humanish design is interesting. Whether that means she's special, whether that means, you know, she made this avatar. You know, again, the weird thing is that when you enter this world, you supposedly cannot remember anything about yourself, down to the point of not even knowing your own name, which could mean that they, you know, these designs and these avatars are like custom made by the players, or it could mean that there's something special about Pomni that gives her this general human-ish look, with obviously the right amount of cartoon logic in there, like those, you know, stretchy noodle limbs and whatnot, whereas everyone else has no resemblance to a human whatsoever. We have a chess piece, like a mask attached by string, you know, a bunny, a doll, and obviously Kane. So, like I said, there's no consistency to this world whatsoever, which again, they're giving hints that this was meant to be a digital game, like, you know, dive game world anyway, so I mean, can't really blame it right there. But no, like I said, it's interesting. Obviously, the fact that you kind of lose your memories means that we don't have too much in the way of backstory for these people. Potentially that could be the theme of the show, is just remembering our backstories, our memories, and potentially in that there could be a secret to uncovering an exit, a true exit to this world. But, yeah. Very strange pilot for sure. And I'm not really too sure how much I'm going to like the show right now, but hey, it is just the start, of course. But yeah, so guys, I'm going to do my cut, and when I do come back, we'll do episode 2. So, yeah. I'll see you then. Alright, everybody. We are back. It's actually a couple of days later now, so oof. But, yeah, episode 4 is also out now, so we'll be adding that on to this set. So yeah, just get it all done in one. Let's go. Episode 2. Glitch is right.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus!
Pomni?
Pomni.
Pomni.
Oh no.
Pomni.
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 Pomni. Oh.
Hello?
Oh, wow, this is interesting. I'm gonna assume this is a nightmare since they can obviously sleep in this world. But again, this could literally just be what's happening in this. Oh, in this weird funhouse.
Looks like our new friend's already abstracted.
Well, I guess we're not all cut out for it.
I don't even remember her name, honestly.
Damn. No! No, Pomni, no! You were a fun one, honestly. Of course. Oh, that's cool. We actually get to see the room.
Hey, Pomni, how'd you sleep? Are you still sleeping? I'll let you get back to it if you are. There she is. Hope you're doing all right. I know yesterday was a bit of a doozy.
Yeah, something like that.
And don't worry about the whole abandoning me for the exit thing. It's perfectly understandable what you were going through at the time, and
Wow.
there's no hard feelings.
But if you ever
You're
do
all
that
good.
again, I'll kill you myself.
Well, let's forget about all that. Kane's got a new adventure today, and judging by what he's been teasing, it seems like it's gonna be a fun one.
Today's adventure is Candy Carrier Chaos!
Sounds fun.
That's right. The Candy Canyon Kingdom's been robbed of their most valuable resource, maple syrup! It's up to you to bring the rotten bandits who stole it to sweet, buttery justice.
An
Wow.
entire kingdom of candy sounds sticky.
It
Very
does
sticky
indeed.
Indeed.
Sounds
Didn't even bother with like the censor bar in that one. Just straight up had to stop it. I had an idea of what she said there.
AI in this one. It should be 57 times more immersive.
Ooh, a new AI. You don't want to mess with the new AI, Zuby?
Yeah, no.
Nice.
Well, sounds fun.
This girl
What do
just
you
does
think,
not want to
Pomni?
be here.
So, our entire existence here is just LARPing.
Yeah.
Well,
Why are you all just standing there? The Candy Kingdom needs you now.
Nice. You're smoking my people,
I'm trying to quit.
you bastard. Okay. Well, at least there's more out there than just that room. And that little pond area we saw in episode 1. Because that would truly be maddening. This looks so disturbing, oh my god. This is not right at all.
Wow, Kinger, check out this castle. It's amazing.
They've even got little candy bugs here. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, this place is great.
It's the princess!
Damn.
ah, you must
my
be the
God.
brave knight sent to us by God.
From the Candy
To help us
Kingdom,
with
huh?
our recent
The Candy
catastrophe.
Princess.
That's us, ma'am. Your kingdom's awesome.
How are you not made of bubble gum?
Right.
That's outrageous.
I like you already. Look, Pomni, we're already friends with the princess.
I'm not a child. You don't have to hype me up.
I assume
Nice.
you've been informed of your mission.
We'll never
The
get
bandits
confirmed
that robbed
ages,
us use
but
a
that's
modern
something.
syrup tanker, so we figured the best way to go head-to-head with them is to give you a war rig of your own.
Ooh, violence.
I like.
What time period is this supposed to be again?
Here's the key back into the kingdom for when you've secured the goods. I trust you not to let it fall into the wrong hands.
You can count on me, Your Highness.
Oh, please, call me Lou.
Will do, Lou.
I call shotgun. Oh god, is that the horn? Ugh, that sucks. Gangle, you drive.
Nice.
Farewell, good knights. I have every faith in you.
Sure, whatever, Lou. Definitely getting some Wreck-It Ralph vibes right now with the Candy Kingdom and the candy vehicles especially, like, goddamn.
Do you think your mum's gonna pull through if we get all this back to the village?
I'm sure she will. This much syrup would save hundreds of people.
We won't know for sure until we get back to the village. She's a fighter, though. She taught me everything I know.
Nice.
Oi! Don't get too comfy, lads. Looks like they've sent someone after us.
Yeah, what time period is this supposed to be?
Alright, Gangle. When we catch up to them, I'll jump over, crawl inside, and shoot them repeatedly until they're unrecognizable.
Nice!
I feel like that violates some kind of convention.
You're violating my ears with your clapback. Get driving, driver.
So, Pomni, I'm sure there's some way you could help out here. Maybe when we catch up to them, we could...
Gotta be assertive. Like this.
Damn.
Jax!
Nice!
Perfect. Hold that pose.
Oh my god. Yep. You're the ladder now, Pomni. Let's go.
Kind of bazooka back here, but I'm having such trouble finding it.
Pomni, take this!
Here it is. All right, Pomni. You just stay like that, and I'll cross over.
Oh yeah.
Nice going.
God, I love how
Now
expressive
I have no
Pomni is.
Aha! Gotcha!
She's such a sweet soul, but she is not afraid to fucking let loose when a situation needs it. And who doesn't love a classic chase scene, to be honest? Like, come on.
Trouble. Let's see how that rig does on those rocks around there. My arms aren't short enough to shift the gear.
Wow.
Ooh, now we're cooking. Hey, Ribbons, up and at 'em.
I don't think we...
Aren't you supposed to be submissive and agreeable? Move it!
Aw.
Oh, these fellas just don't know when to quit, do they?
They don't know what they're doing, which is the problem.
Oh yeah, right.
Everyone all right?
Can you repeat the question?
Whoa.
I couldn't hear you over the knives.
Hey, Gangle, you should ram into him.
What? You should not ram them. Pomni's still on board.
Yes, if that matters.
It'll be epic.
That makes it more fun to Jax.
Do it, or I'll tell Ragatha about the figurine thing.
I think we need more details.
These guys are whack jobs. Let's give him some of this.
Yes.
No more ramming? Guess I have to tell Ragatha about the thing now.
Oh, he's still up here.
Pomni, take this!
Hey, Kinger, is that rope attached to anything?
I don't know. Let me check.
It's a long one, no matter what it is. No! Oh, for fuck's sake! Jesus, he cannot fall. What did Ribbon do? No! Nice. Jesus Christ, you reached an unfinished unfinished level. What the hell?
What?
Hearing like the code of the world now or some shit. This is definitely like out of bounds, unfinished level, like testing area vibes. Is this somehow in the void? Oh god, and like the existential crisis is gonna come in now. So they like don't know that they're just inanimate objects. Yep. Definitely disturbing. You're just toys. Toys for a few people's entertainment. Hey, Pomni.
Huh?
Where are we? What's all this?
I don't know. We're somewhere under the map, I think.
Map?
Yeah. He's just one of Kane's toys. He has no
Why
idea what
aren't
this
you
is.
Or any of your crew up here?
I'm not sure. Because we're not, NPCs?
Yeah.
NPCs, what are you on about? What are you people? What am I?
You are a toy.
Where's Mum?
You have a mom?
Shouldn't she be here with everyone else?
Your backstory is fabricated.
Did she ever have a face? Was anything ever real?
Oh
Okay,
man.
wait, don't think
Yeah.
about that.
The existential
I
crisis is in full
think
effect
there
here.
Must be a way to launch ourselves back up, right?
Oh my god, that's disturbing.
I want you to tell me exactly what I am.
Are you sure you want that? The world cannot handle such power.
Ooh, is everybody okay?
No.
Oh, man.
Once he
Poor
learns though, I'm
Pomni.
assuming Kane's
I
just
hope
gonna
she's
kill him.
alright.
Poor Pomni. How about poor us? We're one tanker away from being Augustus Gloop.
Nice. Cool reference. Ah, that's what that monster is.
My eyes deceive me? A delicious gift from within the kingdom gates? Don't mind if I do.
That is so terrifying, honestly.
We're not food, we're not candy, we're none of that. You don't want to eat us.
Oh, you're not candy? How am I expected to eat something that's not made of candy? I'm sorry.
Pomni always seems to miss the big gloopy monsters.
Who are you, anyway?
I am the Fudge. I used to live within the kingdom walls, but I was banished by that rotten princess after I ate too many of the delicious townfolk.
Damn!
Oh, they were so delicious. Sometimes I can hear them calling to me.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That just sounds like murder.
Is it really murder if it's delicious? Answer me that.
You make a great...
Jax, no!
Point?
You do not fight with the sludge
I
monster.
start thinking your hair looks like licorice.
Jax!
Oh, wow, it kinda does.
Shut up.
Well, Mr. Fudge, you seem like an upstanding guy with real noble goals.
Oh, I'm not. If you knew what I did in my free time, oh, you'd be sickened.
As I was
I
saying,
imagine so.
I happen to know a way into the kingdom walls. If you'd be willing to help us out in return.
Oh my god, he's really gonna help with genocide. Jax, you are the antagonist of the show. Even more than what Kane, honestly, is, could be.
That's me. All we need you to do is help us bring some dirty bandits to justice.
I saw the Reaper wink at me.
Wait, what just happened?
I know, right? You saw the Reaper wink? You sure it wasn't Kane?
You want to try helping out at all?
I don't think he wants to live anymore.
Are you
Because
still...
he never did in the first place. You broke him! Like, what do you think was gonna happen?
Hey, you okay?
There is nothing left of this poor, innocent gator.
You want to talk about it?
What is there to talk about?
I don't just want to leave you here.
Why not? I don't matter in the slightest. I'm nothing. My life, my memories, my friends. It's all fake.
Yeah.
This may seem weird, but I think I know the feeling. Well, maybe not the
exact feeling. Yeah.
But feeling like you're nothing is kind of normal. I mean, people even feel like that in the world I came from. But you still care about your buddies up there, don't you? I'm sure they still care about you.
What does it matter? What do we have when you people leave? We're just obstacles. Created to be defeated and forgotten.
Yeah, so this, I wonder if this is gonna start to give Pomni a bad impression of Kane.
The circus.
And if they'll start, like,
the place
having
I'm
a
from?
different view of him after
Well,
this.
I'm originally from somewhere else. But
You're
it
fake
has to be my
in a
home.
supposed fake world, so
Maybe
it's
it could be
extra,
yours too.
extra
The
sus.
people there are interesting, at the very least.
Yeah, Kane is
Maybe
not going to allow that. He is just going to snap this poor guy out of existence.
Could be somebody real there.
Why are you trying to cheer me up? How does this benefit you at all?
I guess I just don't want you to feel like you're nothing. I don't want anybody to feel like that.
But I'm not even a real person. Would I even belong?
I'm sure you wouldn't belong any less than me. And I could use a friend.
Damn.
A friend? You're a strange little character. Suppose I could give it a try.
So you don't consider Ragatha a friend?
All I ask is that we don't tell the lads about this.
That's a big fucking oof, honestly.
I don't want to drag them down with me.
I mean, I get Jax, because Jax is terrifying, but...
What's your name,
damn.
by the way?
Gummigoo.
Gummigoo.
Wow, that's just about as dumb as my name.
Oh yeah.
Mine in terms of getting us out of here.
I don't know. Maybe some kind of glitch with the truck's collisions. I'm not really sure how we could.
I mean, you're somewhat of a gamer since you Kane's this world anyway.
I'm just throwing stuff at the wall.
I've seen some kind of glitch
This
videos.
doesn't work, we can try something else.
You're the expert here.
I'm really not.
Yeah.
But let's see how it goes.
Just an elastic jester, nothing more really.
I just realized this might be a little violent.
Nice. Shoot for the stars, Pomni. You're actually low-key trying to make me care about Gummigoo, but like, knowing this show, well, having a decent-ish impression on like Kane, I just don't really see it happening, you know? It'd be cool if we got a new character permanently in the role, but I just don't know how far that could go.
Say, this is a lot more anticlimactic than I was hoping it'd be.
What were you hoping for?
You know, like one big final battle, bloodshed, death, chaos.
Wow.
Are you sure they disappeared? It wasn't that they fell off or something?
I can't say for sure, but yes, definitely.
It's not like the boss to vanish with a clown. Very unusual.
Well, that's concerning.
Well, if worst comes to worst, we could always ask Kane to find her.
I'm more worried she's having another horrible experience. She still seems really upset about what happened yesterday. I don't think she really likes me that much.
Wow.
It's a lot for anybody to go through. Don't take it too personally. I remember how long it took for you to adjust.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Go on.
surprised you remember that.
Remember what?
What are you, like the second oldest here?
Do you guys have a second truck that flies?
Yeah. Wait, no, we don't. No, not at all.
Damn! Nice. Yep, keep throwing up whatever that is. Honestly, it's the exact same texture as the
What's
chocolate,
all
so
this stuff?
tis what it is.
Okay, well, what happened?
Yeah, I'm fine. I made a new friend.
Boss, where have you been? We got fudged.
You don't want to know. Good to see you, lads.
Why are there two bad guy trucks?
Because we went behind the levels.
This one's full of syrup too.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Suppose it is. Well, you don't suppose my mates here could take this one back to the village, could they?
I guess. Since there's two of them, there'd be no real harm.
I'm so unbelievably disappointed right
Oh no.
Well,
Oh no, what's he about to
maybe there'll
do?
be blood, death, and violence in the next adventure.
Ha 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 ha, how wholesome.
Uh-oh, yeah. This is Gummigoo. He's gonna come back to the circus with us.
Oh, is that allowed?
Yeah.
His reality was kind of
Shattered.
completely shattered. I
Putting it
feel like
mildly.
It was the least I could offer him.
You're not even
Opposed
like
to just
faking her in
leaving
the real
behind.
world. You're faking a fake world.
Hey, that's good of you, Pomni.
Supposedly.
Take this dumb truck to the dumb kingdom, I guess.
Thanks to you brave knights, our kingdom will once again
Oh, it's got a
thrive.
face.
I'm sure it was no easy task.
You have no idea.
Farewell, brave knights. Have fun executing that bandit fella.
Yes, that is what we're doing.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
I didn't leave the gate unlocked for nothing after all.
What? I thought he was dead. You still did that?
Just go. Just go. Just go.
What now?
Well, love that.
Yes! Let's go! It's a chocolate bloodbath!
So this is the circus, huh?
Oh my
I
god.
could get used to this.
Oh, looks like one of these guys made it through.
Wait, what?
Yep. Fuck. As if you had enough time.
I know you guys love your NPCs, but if I start losing track of who's a human and who's an NPC, who knows what could happen?
Yeah. So it's an off-limits area. every episode is gonna end with, like, with this.
Well, I'm gonna go drink water. It's been a while since I've done that.
You can drink? Oh, yeah.
Sheesh, I thought he'd never leave.
You're a thing.
I'm really sorry about that, Pomni. At least you tried. You know, he might be back in a future adventure. I know Kane sometimes likes to reuse NPCs.
Got everything ready.
Hey, you at least want to join us for Kaufmo's funeral? We like to have a little funeral service to remember the people who abstract. This one just got pushed around a bit with your arrival and everything.
I wonder how many times that's happened.
To honor their memory.
Okay, so I guess we are done with Kaufmo. Is that what happens when one abstracts a new character comes in?
I think I'm prepared for these things, but then you set up the picture and, well, I'm already breaking.
No. Jax is like, who is Kaufmo again? Oh, Jax ain't even there. Interesting. Very cool. Hey, oh my god, even Gummigoo got a... Okay, so is every character getting like some form of merch, like a plushie or a t-shirt or whatever? Bro, imagine making merch of fucking Kaufmo, a character that we don't even ever really see the true form of. So, I do assume, so I assume now the way that this works is, in terms of just people coming in, is one always replaces another, right? It could be a case of now, obviously the differentiation of time between people, I guess, putting on this supposed game VR set and then, you know, people popping into this world is pretty distortionate. So, you know, everyone probably put their VR headsets on at the same time, or, you know, just whenever someone, you know, opened this game in general, and then, you know, the time at that point is irrelevant, and it's just the next person in the list of whoever put the game on at that period just pops in with another one extracted. So, you know, like, I don't know, a whole year could go by and then someone would pop on because, you know, they put it on at the same time as Pomni, like a minute late or something, you know, and that's probably how it works. So it could mean that is literally, there is a limited amount of characters that can be in this game at one point. You know, when one slots in, one slots out, the other one slots in. That's my thought on what's actually going on here, since, you know, the only knowledge we have of the real world at this point, or of Earth, I should say, preferably, is that Pomni put a headset on, which implies, you know, and we learned that these are humans, so they were human at some point, they're not NPCs, so that's kind of how it works, which could obviously imply many a thing. It could mean that the cast by the end of the show, depending on how long this series depends on, you know, is planned on being, could be, you know, almost a completely different cast. I don't assume Pomni would go. I assume now, since she is the newest member, she is the, you know, probably the least likely to go, and would probably be, potentially by the end, could be the oldest member of the cast, you know, if we're going in that direction. Or if there is some, you know, alternate criteria that no one's ever discovered before, or that Kane's hidden up, you know, to actually leave in this place. As the only thing, as we know, he is letting on is that he does not really, his powers kind of don't work too much out in the void, and so even he, for reasons, decides to not really fuck with that place. But other than that, he's pretty much like the Bill Cipher of this series. He doesn't really have a limitation on what he can do, really, so he can just kind of fuck about with anything, and for that reason, he could potentially choose whether or not people can actually, find the exit to this world. Although, surprisingly, the only thing he seems to have no real knowledge of at all is why people's memories get messed up in this world, and that is the one thing he's openly said he has no power over, is people's memories. But again, that could also just be a lie. That could just be, he likes the memory, puts them in the world, gives them a name, and it's like, oh, well, I'm not going to mess with your minds anymore, so you don't need to know anymore. That's pretty much my only real idea there. But no, very interesting episode, like I said. So it's nice to know that there are more expanding areas in this digital circus than just literally like the hub area, the safe zone in a sense, really, for our characters, although it doesn't really seem to be too many ways on people can die. I assume the methods that they can actually legitimately die are relevant to their avatar bodies, So Ragatha is a doll. She's pretty hard to kill. She got impaled here. Pomni, obviously, is like a fucking Joker Elastigirl, so potentially she can just be snapped, if you push her too far. And then there's others, with Jax and whatnot. But, no. The fact that we are gonna, get more and more of these areas means that this is probably mostly gonna be slice of life. I don't really see, at this point, an overarching story inside of the Amazing Digital Circus beyond just, trying to find a way home, which pretty much goes par for the course in almost any isekai, really, other than, like, the select few to where the MC obviously doesn't want to leave and go back to Earth, because Earth kind of sucks, I can't deny that. So, but in a world like this, where it's basically such isolation, even I probably would take Earth over this world, so not really much to say there. But, yeah, that's basically the vibe I'm getting, is that we'll mostly have slice of life, probably new area, new area, new game, so it'll get very formulaic as we go along in the story, and then, maybe every now and then in an episode or two we'll get some actual potential plot-relevant, lore-expanding, info to actually get out of here, as again, the only thing we really have right now is the Void, and, well, it's pretty obvious we're going to go to the Void at some point or another to do something, so we'll see what happens with that. But, no, I'm surprised we went so deep in this one, because I guess this does set up that, yeah, although Digital Circus does seem very light on the deranged aspect of it, it is deranged, but it's very tame compared to most other shows that can do this kind of thing, like, Hell of a Boss, what I assume is Has Been Hotel, just with these kind of shows, there's more creative freedom to do it anyway, because they're web series, mostly. Has Been not so much, but even then, like, Amazon, which is what that's owned by, lets you get away with some very hardcore shit anyway, so that's also in that category, really. But, I'm curious how far this show would go with that, and obviously the whole existential crisis, like, seeing the NPCs, or at least a NPC, actually become self-aware of what the situation is it's pretty crazy. It's pretty fucking hard, it's pretty deep. Obviously, the situation is even worse than what Pomni described, because, if nothing else, this is still a real world to, Gummigoo, and we know that this is kinda a digital realm, kinda a real digital realm. It's so weird how to describe it, But Overlord is really the closest thing I actually have to that, is that, the game world became like a real world, or like got sent to a realm that is basically that's basically the game, but is actually a real world. It's so weird to describe, But, that went deep, obviously. Like, this episode mostly helped with Pomni connect to the other human characters, and kind of try to make a connection to an NPC, which, as we saw, was basically in the same situation. Very recently learned of his existence was a lie, learned that pretty much, nothing really mattered, and learned that he is basically trapped in, a continuous loop without any kind of control over it, which is the same thing that Pomni has now, because no one can oppose Kane, and no one can really choose to consciously make an effort to get out of here, because Kane won't allow it, Which obviously points to the idea that Kane has really been the oldest person, probably if I'd had to guess, the very first person to ever enter this game world, If it is, like, genuinely, like, as described as like a VR headset. He might even have been like the developer himself. You know, maybe the developer who made this game and entered it to fucking just avoid life, and that's why he's pretty much learned everything. Or it could be that, again, he's like the first ever person who entered, maybe even the beta tester, and he's learned all of the coding mechanics that this world has, and so that's why he knows how to bend the fabric of reality to his will. I don't know. But obviously by the end there, Pomni learned that maybe, although this is a very scary situation, there's potential that she can make friends with everyone that's been here right now. Other than Jax. Jax is like the antagonist of the show, beyond even Kane at this point, because he just does not give a shit about anything. But, you know, a bit of, you know, it was a bit lighter on Pomni here as she realized that maybe she can actually learn to enjoy some aspect of this world and actually make friends with people, because obviously everyone was clearly close with Kaufmo in some regard, and that really kind of helped humanize them in Pomni's perspective, and that could mean that, you know, it's a shitty situation, but just maybe she can make friends here and learn to cope with it, I think is the best term. And obviously it's potential that more people will come at some point anyway if we, you know, have to switch some out every now and then, so we'll see. I think the king piece is the most likely to go next, because oldest member here, supposedly, and really, his mind is just rotted at this point anyway, so yeah, we can enter a new person here and there if we feel like it. Potentially, if this show goes to a season 2, that'd be it, but that'd be so far down the line, I don't even really know. You know, not really any point thinking about that right now. But yeah, other than that, really fun episode. Like I said, the Candy Kingdom was funny. Obviously, I got Adventure Time and / like Sugar Rush, Wreck-It Ralph vibes from it, which is pretty cool. Honestly, just seeing the back rooms, like the actual like back rooms for where the NPCs were outside as just literally just NPC dolls, like very creepy, very disturbing, but also very fun. That was very nice imagery to see. And obviously, its moment with Pomni and you know, our guy was really cool as well. So really liked that one. This was actually a really interesting episode. I'm not sure if I like it more than the pilot, because obviously different vibes, we're just getting into it. We spent more time in different areas and locations in both of them, so not really sure there, but I'd say around the same for me. You know, these are still interesting. I wouldn't say I'm super into the Amazing Digital Circus just yet, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I am curious about it, and my curiosity is being satisfied as we go along, so I'm enjoying my time with it, if nothing else. So yeah. Good stuff, though. You know, if we can keep, like, the emotional moments going where it's like, you know, this show can get really deep as we go along, as we start to, you know, really settle in and expand the idea of this really is a fucked up situation, you know? Not just for our human residents, but our NPC residents as well. This could be a really, really fun show. So, yeah. Guys, I'm going to do my cut here, and when I come back, we will do episode 3. And then episode 4, I guess, because that is out now, I just remembered. So, yeah. Guys, I'm going to do my cut, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, guys, we are back. So let's continue with this Circus of Horror. Nice. Glitch is right. Wow.
I can't hold it any longer.
Sure you can. We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
But it still feels like I'm gonna die.
Try not thinking about it.
That's weird.
Or you could toughen up. I want to see what your funny
Do you feel tired even though you don't need to sleep?
Take it easy. Oh, take it easy. That's you.
Alright. Here I go.
Okay. Well, this is a nice premise, at least.
Alright, we've entered the blue zone.
We're gonna go in the full capabilities of these bodies.
Hey, there's something new.
Okay, we're
Definitely
getting
elastic.
Red,
Oh, orange.
yellow,
Green.
Whoa,
Back to
look,
blue.
Now she's turning blue.
She was already blue.
Huh. Guess the hue shift just gets faster.
Cool.
Why am I the one doing this? Why not one of you guys?
You're the
Because
newest.
Something different happens with each person. For instance, Kinger starts glowing, Ragatha's hair noodles stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning, and
Nice.
Zubal turns straight.
My limbs straighten up. F off.
What about you?
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
I want to keep the mystery alive.
Wow.
What do you, the viewers, think it is?
Nice full break, my
You
man.
stop doing that.
Why is everybody just standing around when there's adventure to
But
be
you're not
had?
Deadpool, so it's not nearly as good.
Is the mystery of Mildenhall Manor. That's right. This
Whoa! We're looking very realistic.
to be filled to the brim with paranormal activity. It's up to you to solve the house's deep mysteries and capture all the ghoulish ghost activity you can. And for the first time ever, you can. Where's Zubal? I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them.
Wow. Gone.
What?
The NPCs aren't gonna become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh, wait, yes, I am. Anyway, everybody into the front
We
door.
won't use that trick twice in a row. Maybe next time.
Oh, this place is spooky. I wonder how hard Kane's gonna go with the scare factor.
I hope this adventure doesn't end up being another horrible nightmare.
Oh, you
I'm
sweet,
not really
pure,
a fan
innocent
of
child.
horror, and I don't really handle jump scares that well.
Nice.
Come on, that wasn't even scary. What? You scared of the vacuum cleaner too?
I love the shine effect on
She's had a rough
Pommy's
couple of
eyes, though.
days.
Her and everyone else. Right, Gangle?
Does anybody hear that?
Yeah, nothing's gonna be scarier than Gangle, honestly. Mid.
I'm Ghostly, and I'll be your guide today.
Why won't they go back in?
Oh, that's terrifying.
I remember my first wild take.
Oh.
I don't know why they're not retracting, though. That didn't happen for me.
Before you could
Well,
do
that
any
sucks.
adventure, you have to
Damn.
choose which door you're gonna go through. The door on the left is the normal door.
Rated wow for all ages.
The door on the right is the really scary door.
Rated hot for mature Zubals only.
Nice.
Up to you to decide.
What an asshole!
What? I thought we were supposed to capture all the ghosts.
No!
Which door should we choose?
Not sure. Let's try this out.
Whoa.
Don't worry, Gangle. I'll
Nice.
get it for you.
Nice. Well then, we're going on
Oh,
a
that's
PG
the
adventure,
scary
gang.
Door.
Hell yeah.
Zubal, come on out. I just want to talk to you. Oh, I know.
That's cheating.
Could you have done that the whole time?
Zubal, I just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures.
Look, the fan
You've
base
never
wanted to
fully
know
heard
more,
Bubbles'
okay?
feelings.
Get the fuck on.
Bubbles' feelings?
Enough about Bubbles' feelings. How about your feelings?
Really?
So,
Counseling?
what's on your mind, Zubal?
I
don't want to
would
be a
rather
main
not.
character. You crazy?
Go on.
No, I mean, I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because... never mind.
My mind is a beeswax polished coconut. Nothing ever
Nice.
escapes these cakes. So what can I do to make my adventures more appealing to you?
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures. It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just... Ugh, forget it.
I just hate every single one of you.
Listening.
Zubal, look
So
at this
much.
cool bee I drew.
Wow.
Where are we?
Nice. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, Jax's face is great. Pomni, yes. Yes. No idea who that is.
I wonder what this thing is.
My name is Baron Theodore Mildenhall. Hunting has been a hobby of mine for as long as I can remember, although one could say it eventually became more of an obsession. The creature you see before you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal. Something unholy, something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment doing all I could to protect my family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread. I was wrong.
Nice. Ragatha's mantle was pretty great too.
I'm starting to think...
It's like a half Pomni head in the air.
How about we try to find a way back up to the others?
Nope.
Okay, cool, that's great.
You do not
I
have a
love
good
these
track history
adventures.
with doors.
We could always ride this thingy up.
It's locked. It's locked, of course. It's locked. I love that it's locked.
Nice. Dude. Pomni is gonna snap eventually, and I cannot wait for the episode where it happens. Because it's coming. Season finale, probably.
And severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall. My troubles were just beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute. When I looked back, the body was gone. The creature was not dead, and it would be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it. If anyone is listening to this, all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight. You have been warned.
Oh, nice.
This is some rather inconvenient lore placement.
I know, right? Oh wow, we're going like 2D here.
And this is some rather inconvenient darkness.
Indeed.
What was that? Was that you?
No. Oh, wait. You mean me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was me. Is this your hand?
That's my eye.
Yes, but which eye?
I really don't think that matters. Stop touching my eye.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What happened?
I do appreciate it, them showing their hand at 2D here, because this is
Why did you
nice.
scream then?
Very expressive.
Wasn't actually that funny.
Oh my god.
I think we should hold on to each other and slowly make our way back into the trophy room.
Sounds fine to me.
Not much choice here. Oh no. Oh crap. You're in another void of your own.
What's what?
That.
It's probably just magnets. Or a boat.
You're in a haunted house.
Well, whatever the case, I think we should be completely quiet.
Okay, yeah, I agree. You know, you're really hit and miss with these things sometimes.
I know. But he is the oldest and probably wisest member.
Wait.
There's a fly in here.
That's a lie, but he is the oldest.
Don't you think that's making a lot of noise? Oh god, there is a fly.
And gotcha! I think I got him. I can't see my hands.
Nice!
I'm sorry. Could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out.
Nice!
Tommy! I think this might be the creature from the tapes!
I like how he's like barely even fazed by it as well.
You look beautiful, honey.
What the hell? Oh god, oh god, oh god!
Huh? Oh, yeah!
Bro's not even scared of the thing! You've already failed the most basic...
Huh?
What the hell?
That's not up! That's not up at all! Why are we going up?
Well, they... You know, lifts, they do go down as well.
Use my adventures to torture my guests. Any torment I inflict is 100% accidental, like any good war criminal.
We weren't even talking about that. I really couldn't give less of a crap about the adventures.
Then what is
Now
your
that's
problem,
rude. You take
Zubal?
that back.
I'm trying my best to remember, but both you and my brain won't tell me.
It's me, remember? I don't like myself. I hate this body. I hate all these stupid removable pieces. I just want to find something.
It's very
that
abstract.
feels good.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why I couldn't remember.
Wow.
It's because that problem is already solved. Simply swap out your undesirable Zubal parts for better ones.
I've been trying to find parts I like since the day I got here.
Damn.
So, back to the adventures.
Forget it.
Forget it?
Just forget it.
Forget what?
Kane, nobody likes your stupid adventures.
Ha ha! Good one, Zubal.
Well,
Agatha's just too nice to say anything.
the ones
Jax
we've
just
seen have
likes
not
to
been
fight with
preferable.
everybody. Gangle's too shy to speak up. Kinger's insane. And Pomni, she looks traumatized every time she comes back from one.
Oh, Zubal. Making adventures is my art. It's all I exist to do, all I'm good at.
Damn.
And, what you're saying could imply that I'm bad at the only thing I'm good at.
Have you
that...
tried expanding your craft? You're gonna break Kane now? I think you've just given him an existential crisis.
Oh yeah! We need to get to the bottom of your behavioral issues.
Wow.
I'm gonna show you some ink blots, and you're gonna say the first word that comes to your mind.
Nice.
Oh god, where are we now?
I'm not sure. A cellar of some kind.
Things have gotten far worse than I could ever have imagined. My paranoia had driven me to the point where I was no longer the protector my wife and theoretical children needed. Jumping at every shadow, every noise, I ended up shooting the love of my life, mistaking her for the creature. It's ironic, isn't it? In my attempts to protect her, I ended up becoming the monster myself. Now I wait down in my cellar, no longer having anything to protect but my own soul. If nothing else,
That is beyond disturbing, to be honest. That is actually so freaky.
How's about we take his gun?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Damn, we're just going on with a full-on weapon in this show. Let's go.
Okay, I won't.
Nice. Well, I mean, if I'm not invited, why not? I'll just fucking stay here chilling then.
Yeah.
Stay behind me.
Nice, the rest of his body. You might as well come alive now.
I think we may have a problem this way too.
Just leave it to me. I can handle this.
Nice. Wow. Effective.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Which is what I would be saying if I didn't know that the creature was actually one of God's angels.
What?
And anyone who brings harm to it will be dragged down into the cold, spiraling pits of hell where my soul resides. I apologize, dear listener, but I need a living host in order to escape the Hall of the Damned, and your bodies will be my only means of doing so.
In our defense...
How did he record this if he was in hell?
Fair point, actually.
I hope you're ready.
To be fair, it's not the most welcoming angel of, you know, the group.
Will belong to me.
Let go of me! I hate this stupid adventure!
I know. You poor, sweet summer child, we know. Oh my god, a ghost tea party.
Good tea. Sorry again about your husband killing you and everything.
Oh, you know how men are. Always having the silliest priorities.
Don't I know it?
Nice! Honestly, you deserve that shit.
Him, I only hope he doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologues. That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
I'll be sure to ask them next time I see him. Thanks again for the tea. I had a really nice time here.
Don't mention it. Feel free to visit anytime.
Definitely.
Honestly, Jax, you really deserve that and much more, but you know.
Congratulations, my little ironclad waffle cones! You've taken the pacifist route, and you should be proud of what good people you are. Unfortunately, we still need to wait until your other teammates finish their adventure before I can grant you permission to leave.
Wow.
I wonder how long that'll be.
Yeah, another
Really
eight so
typical
minutes.
of what you'd think hell would be.
We are literally in hell right now. Hell! Of course course I'd be in hell. How could I not be in literal hell right now?
Just try
I
to stay
mean,
calm.
your eyes are back
I'm
in your
sure
sockets.
Kane
That's
included a way to
something.
escape.
Do you can get really?
Hold on. Let me try something. Hey, there's actually a staircase down there. It could be a way out. Maybe it'll work for us since we still have our bodies? Though I'm worried about what that tape said earlier.
I'm just gonna try going fast.
Wait, Pomni!
Yeah. Yeah. As if it's ever that easy. Now this time, you have a legit reason to be traumatized. Nice.
Hey! You get out of her, you damn evil souls!
How's your wife, King?
Hey! You alright there?
Oh, this girl will never get over that one.
No.
I'm guessing the souls are attracted to living things. Just want a vessel to be able to leave with. Man. 7 years of computer science for this, huh?
Why? Every day I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up like this. He just wants me to suffer. I really am in hell.
Don't say that. You're not in... Well, I guess we are.
Yeah, you are literally in
Forget
hell.
about that. How about we just relax for a bit while nothing's chasing us? It was my fault we went down this path, wasn't it?
Yes.
I'm really sorry for that.
Why have you been acting so different lately?
I have, haven't I?
Yeah, you're actually kind of cool.
I'm normally not too good with memories. But being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time. Right after my wife had abstracted. I don't recall the exact string of events.
Your
but we both
wife?
ended
What the
up in
hell?
fort together. And it was dark.
Huh.
The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit. The harsh, jagged edges smoothed out, and
Interesting.
she didn't seem aggravated anymore. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time before she got sent to the cellar. I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
You had a life?
Interesting.
Like here in the circus?
Yeah. She was funny, creative, really into entomology. I used to hate bugs, but she somehow got me to like them. It's not the most cheerful memory, but it's one I at least have control over. I know how I can feel in this circus. Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
Yeah.
But it's not. Not if you have people who care about you. Good memories can do a lot.
They sure can.
Hold on to them. And cherish the people around you.
Aww.
You never know when they'll be gone. In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved.
I'm glad you're here with me.
For real. You might just become a new favorite person, to be honest. That was a great connect. That was a great emotional scene for these two.
He said, the next breath you take down there will be your last. Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
I'm not very good at holding my breath.
I know, right?
Well,
it's like we started out with
how
that.
about we try not thinking about it?
Remember, you don't need to
we
breathe.
leave and we go back to the circus, you're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this, are you?
Don't worry about me. As long as you remember it, things will be okay. You're very strong, Pomni. And I know you'll be able to get through this. Just hold on to me. We'll get through it together.
Jesus Christ.
You ready?
It might have been the scene of the show, to be honest. That was great. Nice. Ah, that's beautiful. Let's go.
Oh, Pomni, Kinger, are you guys okay? Was it scary?
I'm fine, actually. What happened up here?
Kinda just what you deserve.
Don't worry about that.
Pomni was very brave. At least I think she was. Were you?
Something like that. Hey, Ragatha.
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Oh, thank you, Pomni. I just
Nice.
want to make sure you're doing all right. You know, we care about you.
And Jax is like, no, we don't. Like, bro. Oh, what?
Oh
no!
West was even a real direction at all.
Oh my god, no.
Whoopsie daisy, looks like everybody completed the adventure
James
and they're
therapy.
coming home. Quick, pretend we weren't having a therapy session.
Okay.
Welcome back, my meowing milkmaids.
Don't ever call us that again.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
So what was it like being stuck with the nutcase?
It wasn't that bad, actually.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. Hey, for once you ended an episode without the crazy, like, trauma face. That's new. We're kind of breaking loose traditions now, when I know the show's only done it twice, but still, it was a pattern, damn it. Yeah, and then we got our Kingy merch. Woo! Goosework. Very nice. Honestly, that was great. That might have been the episode of the show so far. Honestly, that scene with Pomni and Kingly, what's his name? Because I wrote down names for the characters, but I didn't write his down because I honestly didn't think he'd be too much of an important character. Kinger. Okay, I'll just write that down. It's not even a hard name to remember. It's just like I said, didn't write it down, so it's take a little while to remember. But if I write it down, it should be fine. That was a great one, honestly. Our first kind of expansive kind of knowledge of how the realm works, because apparently Kinger and his wife were both sent here together, which is interesting. That's our first little bit of information about multiple people getting sent together who already knew each other, and, you know, it's very interesting given that the whole idea is that you are pretty much wiped of memory once you enter this realm, but they still remember that they were together, which is interesting. You know, and that was great, honestly. That was great. Obviously, this world, you know, specifically, it seems like the circus itself is what is messing with Kinger's memories, or it could be Kane himself that's doing it. And when the games are on, you know, it doesn't really work that much. Like, his head actually won right for once there, which is really cool, and made him, you know, become a competent character, which is really, really nice to see. And like I said, that was one of probably the best scene in the show that we've had so far, was the emotional connection between Kinger and Pomni. And really, that's kind of the direction we've been going in right now for the past 2 episodes, is that, Pomni has a moment of either helping someone emotionally connect and, kind of vent out her own insecurities and feelings on this experience, and in the same way, Kinger did that for Pomni this time, which was really nice to see. I'm curious if the games that are being set up by Kane do relate in any way to the actual memories of the people. Because they're all based on games, like adventure games. This was a horror game, so I'm wondering if, one of our members was a big horror fan. Of just the genre and, of course, the game and whatnot in their previous life, and that is why he is doing this. Because though we don't remember it, the fact that supposedly every one of our characters were gamers does, kind of show these different kind of genres, does give light to these kind of genres that they would have potentially been, fans of, which is really cool. And so I'm wondering if we'll ever get confirmation on that, if we get our big lore dump of the show on why these specific games are happening, why Kane is doing this, we could see that, like, oh, these are all connected to a certain member, as well as if there's any info on if these avatars they have reflect anything of them internally, which is why they are who they are, because Zubal, I mean, hers could reflect, her body could reflect the fact that she has, she has a lot of self-hatred. She doesn't really have a way of really liking herself, which is why she is just a bunch of scrambled blocks, because her conscience is pretty scrambled, in terms of her self-worth, her self-importance, how she seems to not really be open to the idea of connecting with others either, and that is pretty much what that could represent. As she said, she spent years looking through the toolbox to find parts that she likes, and nothing's really come up, because she doesn't like herself internally, so that could be a physical representation of just her, her deepest, darkest self-hatred and thoughts about herself, which is really interesting. Like we said, Zubal is an interesting one. I do like how even outside of the adventure, we actually started reflecting on these characters, and I'm curious if this was a direct result of the comment section, since we even made the meta joke in this one about, the full four and the viewers and whatnot, if those parts were expanded upon because people were kind of asking, like, Zubal, it's only 2 episodes in the show, but, like, this character doesn't really do anything yet, so are we going to do anything with her? If that was a result of that, and obviously we'll get more of her as time goes on anyway, but if that was a direct result of that in general, Because I don't usually think that listening to fans on their biggest desires is the best way to go about things in terms of story. It does have its benefits, especially in this early of a show, where it is important to listen to the fans' feedback and what they do want, obviously, especially for a show that kind of relies on the success of it on a platform like YouTube. It is, of course, important to also have an idea for these characters in mind, before you release anything. But like we said, we're in a point of the show to where we can expand on these characters without doing too much reworking right now anyway, so I am curious on that. But no, this was a fun one, like I said. Nice horror jump. I do like horror games in general. I don't play them too often, but I find them fun. I don't typically get scared by them or anything. But I do like a nice horror game here and there when I can actually play it. And admittedly, the animation in this one was, again, mwah, mwah. I did talk a little bit about it on episode 1, but the animation in the show, like I said, is great, and I do feel like it's getting better, especially when it comes to, like, reflections and lighting, which is sometimes some of the hardest stuff to do, I feel like, in animation. A horror setting is, like, the perfect place to actually showcase that, the reflections on the characters, particularly Pomni's eyes, Pomni's pupils, and just to shine off the characters' reflections on the lights and whatnot. It's really great. I really do like it. And they even showed off their 2D capacity here as well. It was just for one scene. The fact we actually got 2D animation as, like, the center of a scene was honestly great and very expressive. The use of the eyes was honestly really great in that regard. So if we get any more 2D down the road in this show, I'd definitely be interested for it. And honestly quite excited, because I do love 2D animation. It's one of the things about animation nowadays is that 2D has been mostly phased out, I feel like, especially in, like, big corporations and whatnot, and I would love if we got more, animated 2D films, especially from like productions like Disney and whatnot. But either way, those were really fun to see, you know. So yeah, each episode so far has had a central focus on one character interacting with Pomni. We're doing, you know, Ragatha's a little interesting since her development is coming a bit more as a result of these moments with Pomni, and I'm really curious if we will get a central episode with those two very soon or whatnot. But it's like I said, it's another thing that's happening kind of in the in the background a little bit. So I'm curious what will actually happen with that, because my assumption off the pilot was that they would pretty much be the duo of the show, and it seems like we're doing more than that. So I'm really curious what will happen there. As well as Jax, like, that guy, I don't even have a theory for. But no, like I said, this was a really fun episode. I think this was my favourite episode of the show so far. Really fun. Horror setting was glorious. Ironically, this is, you know, the horror setting, which is basically the biggest trauma dump in the show, is the one episode where Pomni doesn't really end it, you know, traumatized. Although, my biggest prediction for her is that genuinely she is just gonna snap. That all these moments where she is cracking more and more that they show will probably be like the season finale of it, and we'll get to see what will happen with her in that one. I think that would be, honestly, really fucking fun to see. But yeah, this was a fun episode. And this is where I was planning on ending the video, but since episode 4 came out since then, we'll add that on. We'll add that on. So guys, I'm gonna do my cut, and when I come back, we'll catch up to the Amazing Digital Circus with episode 4. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Alrighty, we are back. So the newest episode, I think it literally came out yesterday, actually. Episode 4. Let's go. Time for a glitchy time. Hell yeah.
So, you just wind your arm backwards in a big circle, release right at the bottom, and follow through. You got that?
You're wasting your time, Raggy.
That's a terrible idea.
Wait a second.
Like this?
Yeah, you got it.
I actually didn't mean to do that.
Nice.
Are you alright, Gangle?
Lies.
Oh.
Why do you always gotta do this?
What? I just said it was an accident.
Unbelievable. You are unbelievable.
Hey, Gangle, I think I found something you might like.
Oh, right, of course. What was I thinking?
Poor
I don't know if it'll
Gangle.
work, but it looks about the same shape as yours.
Hey.
Oh.
And best part is it's plastic, so it won't break as easily. Try it on.
Hey.
How's it feel?
Nice.
It feels
Right.
normal. Like, in a good way.
That's good, right?
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you, Zubal.
What the heck is this? You're just
Look at
giving
these
away
two
parts now?
actually
So what if I am? I'm not giving any
being
to
friends.
you.
Also,
Darn.
hi,
Guess you're
Pomni.
never getting that unicorn horn, Pomni.
When did I ever say anything about that?
Seriously.
You'd look good with one. Well, it's possible.
Did somebody say adventure?
No. Damn.
Today's adventure is
We're actually teasing the idea of
violent psychopath butcher.
What the fuck?
That's right. Scary human meat is all
I like
over
this
the
one.
walls, and boy,
And yeah,
is
teasing
it
the idea of
smelly.
Pomni getting a horn.
It's up to you to
Can we, like, chill with the horror, please? I really don't want this to be like
It's kind of out of
last
season
time.
now.
What happened last time? Was that the one made for me?
There was this awful,
Yeah.
horrifying angel head thing. And when we tried to fight back at all, we got sent to hell where evil souls tried to infest our bodies. It was bad.
That was for you.
Why did you think I would like that?
Yeah.
Well, if you're all gonna be such critics, why don't
Because you hate
suggest a better
yourself.
one?
We do. Have you not checked the suggestion box once?
Oh, that's what that
Gonna be
is.
real, I forgot we had that.
I knew it.
We have a suggestion box?
Basically, no.
Bubble, plug that up. How about an adventure where Zubal gets turned into a piñata and we all take turns beating them up?
What the fuck?
Who would have guessed?
Let's just have an adventure where Jax can't talk through the entire thing.
Genuinely hurtful.
Good.
Yes.
Can we maybe pick one that's more normal?
Well, I don't know what's normal to you people.
I know, right?
Let's have one where we all work at a fast food place.
What?
Is that normal?
Who wrote that?
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Great! That means today's adventure is an honest, hard day's work at Spudsy's restaurant chain.
Why would
And
you want that?
Can be the shift manager.
You did not just make that today's adventure.
That's right. You've shown enough leadership skills today to be the perfect shift manager. Of course, of course. I'm already getting tons of ideas.
Gross.
That was weird.
Well, see you guys when it's over.
Again?
I'm not gonna be a wage slave
Honestly,
for fun.
just once.
Oh, I
Just
know.
once, show
I
up.
could sit this one out, and Zubal could take my place.
What? That's not how that works.
Great idea, Kinger. It'll be nice to have
Damn.
you back on board, Zubal.
What? Are you kidding
We've
me?
got to have one
I'm
where they're
not
all
just gonna
together,
be
man.
forced
Like, come
into
on.
this stupid adventure.
You can shut up now.
Damn.
I think I might be able to give it a swing. Being a shift manager was my job at one point.
Then what are we waiting for? Get your non-slip shoes ready,
Okay.
because we're going to Spudsy's.
So you actually remember that, which is cool. Oh my god, of all places, of all chains in the universe. I guess multiverse. Hey! And
I
uniforms.
guess I should get into manager
Let's
mode
go.
and get us all kicked off.
This episode's most likely based on a real experience someone on the crew had one day on their shift. You know?
And with that out of the way, let's get to work, guys.
Oh no! It looks like I've taken Ragatha and dropped her in the deep fryer.
What an ass!
No.
Jesus Christ!
Anything like that going on around here.
What are you gonna do about it, though?
I'm calling upper management.
Hello?
Hey, Kane, we're having a bit of an issue with the employees, and I was wondering if you could maybe have a punishment waiting for them at the end of the day if they do a terrible job.
Wait, what?
Nice.
Motivation! That's what my adventures have been missing. Great idea, Gangle. I'll be sure to make something truly awful awaiting your rotten employees.
God damn.
Why would you do this?
It's called a manic
Because
episode,
fuck
and
you.
You're getting 3 more seasons.
Nice.
Anyway, Jax, it's your job to set up the drink
Nice job,
station,
Gangle.
make new coffee and iced tea, and fill the ice cream machine, so get to
Oof, the worst one of them all. That thing is never filled anywhere, ever.
This is really weird.
You really gave an impossible task there. Nice. Okay. We've got Pomni as the cute cashier.
What can I get for you today?
Oh, hey, it's Orbs Man. Oh, he's from a previous adventure? Before your time.
Oh. Did you understand him back then?
Okay, number 57.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Never say you hate the customer while the customer is still here. We wait until after hours for that.
What? Didn't deny it, just not in front of him.
Excuse
And that's
me.
fair.
Yeah, little jester, I'd like to order the stupid burger. Last time I ordered it here, they forgot to add the sauce that makes you stupid. Don't forget the sauce.
Is that a thing we have?
Yes, I order it all the time. I'm addicted.
Okay,
Wow.
one stupid burger.
Someone had a
Heard
bad
you loud and clear.
experience, I'm telling you. Who was hurt? Pink sauce in the burger? What the hell? Nice. That's a lovely challenge, burger.
So you're just, like, actually doing the job.
Yeah, I don't want Kane to punish me.
Kane's not gonna do anything malicious. It's not in his nature.
You really want to find out? The only thing holding Kane back is the fact that he likes us.
Yeah.
I wouldn't push it.
That's rich coming from you.
Time machine. Poor Pomni, so short. Oh my god.
Hello, Sheila.
Aww.
I'll have a sausage, bacon, jaffle combo. And the mate here just wants 6 hash browns split between them.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
really bad.
Are
That
you,
hurts.
Hi.
You right, miss?
The memory's been
Yeah,
gone.
Fine.
Long gone.
I'll call your order when your name's ready, or what? Yeah.
Didn't even give the
right, I
name.
forgot to ask for a kid's meal toy. You're not a kid.
Oh, yeah. An adult toy, then. Don't know about that
What
one.
the hell, Pomni?
Can I help you, miss?
Yeah.
Just wanted to say.
Honestly, she looks
hi.
good in the uniform.
Hi. Do we know each other?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Don't know.
What? Ragatha, where's Pomni?
Huh? Oh, she's flirting with the gummy guy, 'cause she'd rather be with an NPC than with us or something.
I mean, this is the shittest adventure you've ever had.
Do.
I wish someone would flirt with me.
Aww.
Pomni, we need you on the register. Stop weirding the customers out.
But it's Gummigoo. Can't the job wait a bit? It's not like this is real.
Next you're gonna say my
Yeah.
authority isn't real.
Oof. Oof. I think that mask might have been a bad idea.
Put away that breakfast menu because it's
Far too expressive for you.
All right, fellas, it's lunch rush. Get your game faces on.
I'm surprised it's not constant beeping in this episode. Because everyone knows McDonald's, that fucking thing does not stop for even a microsecond.
Does this count as a bus?
Are you ready to order?
No thanks. I got this bowl of cereal.
Would you like milk?
Well,
With that?
there's a line of people behind you.
300 cheeseburgers for all my precious spawn.
Is that for here or to...
No.
Can you hold on for just a second?
Poor Gummigoo.
Lumpy, Skithers, with you, leave that poor, pitiful creature alone.
Do all the Gloinks have names?
Of course they do. I love and cherish every Gloink I give birth to. What kind of mother do you think I am?
Didn't know you were a mummy.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Good old Ragatha's going through an episode or two.
I just want to wish you a pleasant day. Thanks for eating at Spudsy's.
Aww.
Have a good one, miss.
Man, how many times are we gonna bring back Gummigoo?
Bathroom looks like
Because that's really gonna
biohazard and needs a
hit
good scrubbing.
Pomni quite a
I
bit.
don't know, shouldn't Biohazard
Probably
crew take care
for
of that?
quite a while.
Oh, Jaxie boy, don't you want to be a model employee?
No, I don't care about any of
Literally,
this.
Jax can't even react
really
to this
sound like a
episode
can-do
because there is
attitude to
nothing
me.
going on.
It's not.
This is such a mundane adventure that
I
he
like it
can't
better
even
when you're
chaos
sad.
it at all.
Well, maybe you just need some more
More.
training.
Fuck. The back room. No one goes to the back room.
Hi, welcome to Spudsy's.
Yes.
In this video,
Yes.
you're gonna learn the ins and outs of what makes you a good crew member.
We're gonna brainwash you
and
until it
a
works.
valuable asset to the Spudsy's Corporation.
When did you make this?
Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't want a career in fast food. I want to be a comic artist and eventually launch my own manga-inspired webcomic. And it's cool to have dreams.
Cool.
But you also need to remember that they're completely unrealistic, and
Damn.
you need to stop trying. But before we get into
That's
all
pretty
that,
much how real life
first
goes.
things first. Are you smiling?
No.
Why not?
Damn. Smile.
Wait, nobody can see this, right?
It's time for your employee reevaluation.
I think you mean rehabilitation, girl. Yep. And that's it for Jax this episode. Bro will never be the same again. Ever.
Horseradish sauce.
Hey, we need to start assembling these. I'm running out of room here.
I made like 5 or 6 of them.
Cool, that's 6 out of 300.
Ugh, you are such a grouch.
Why are you always being
Nice.
a grunch?
Gangle, can you help Ragatha? I think she huffed paint or something.
Huffing paint and not waiting until a designated break? I'll be right there.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I can do it. I just gotta grab the horseradish sauce.
Yeah, she's far too high to
Miss
work.
my horses.
Here, let me help you with that.
Why are you even the boss anyway? I feel like I'm way more responsible than you.
Well, if you underperform now, you might end up hurt later.
Hurt?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm hurt enough.
I think your own
Landing on
punishment
my head,
just
tea
fucked
parties,
Ragatha royally by the
dance
end of this.
What's wrong with her? You know, a team works much better when we're all giving it 110% instead of, 5.
No offense,
Not even that.
but you're kind of annoying when you have your happy mask.
Damn! Like the mask under that one fucking crack.
Zubal, help Ragatha with assembly. I'm gonna go over here now.
This is not a fun adventure at all. Damn.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It's been
Hey,
5
Gangle,
minutes.
I think the clock's broken.
Is it broken? Or are we the broken ones?
Ah, great.
How long has this shift really gone on for? 6 hours? 8? 24? A week? A year? Does time even move in here? Will we ever go home? Will we ever achieve our dreams?
This is your adventure.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that clock's broken.
Nice. Dinner.
Well, that was more info on Gloink reproduction than I ever needed to know.
Yeah, this is definitely the least involved Palmney's been in an episode by far.
Can you move?
Yo, Jax. I, hate you, but I don't want you to hate me. Is that weird?
That's cute.
You're drunk or something.
Something, alright. Something was in that sauce.
How you doing?
Everything's been... I'm doing fine.
Wish I could say the same.
The only thing that's unrealistic is how empty the restaurant is.
You got time to lean, you got time to clean.
God. I'm on it. Later, Pomni.
And they do 24-hour service. Yeah. So,
you good?
My comedy mask is usually broken by now.
We're doing another one of these.
I know.
Is the mask not making you
I love how
happy?
she's like, bro, another heart-to-heart? That's like the 3rd one this week.
Do you have anybody to talk to? Like, in regards to your issues? I'm sure Ragatha would like to help you out.
Ragatha doesn't even know she's Ragatha anymore.
I love her, but after a while it gets kinda hard to tell how genuine she's actually being.
Well, maybe...
Anyway, we can't spend all night out here talking about our feelings.
Wow.
We've got work to do.
Aww.
All right, I'm clocking out. This wasn't fun at all. See you all later.
Yeah, honestly, you really fumbled the bag this time, Gangle. This was the most unadventure adventure ever. Oh wow, you got a car. Nice.
You know, when Ragatha gets off, I feel like she might need a designated driver.
Why are you asking me? I'm closing tonight.
Oh, no, I meant I'd drive her home.
Oh. I think she gets off in an hour.
Okay, I can stick around until then.
Yikes. Nice. And Pomni? How's she getting home? This is just one day. One fucking day of food service.
Hey.
Oh my god, and
You know,
Pomni's still around.
I can close for you if you want. Huh? If you want to get out of here, you can. You don't have to be stuck here alone. I can handle closing.
Would that be okay?
I think so.
Kind of sus, since again
You should
it's
go home and get some
your
rest.
suggestion this is happening. Wonder does Pomni actually have any experience doing this? Because she's like the least broken member of the crew right now.
What a weird day.
Oh yeah, what a mundane day. Damn. What? Huh? What the hell, Gangle? The feeling of freedom. You're free! Never again. Genuinely, never again. Holy shit. Holy crap.
Alrighty, let's get this performance review out of the way. Overall, pretty productive, made a lot of sales with few customer complaints. Couldn't help but notice, however, that you seem to have cut your own shift short, went a little kooky, and ran out into oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
Now, being in a position of power like this, you could offload the blame to one of your employees and avoid the dock on your score. What do you think?
No.
No, that was my responsibility. I just cracked under the pressure, I suppose.
Well, that's gonna knock your overall score down to a B+. How's
Not
that
bad.
sound?
Not bad.
Speechless. I can't say I blame you. Not every executive is as forgiving as me.
Okay. How? What the hell?
And that's it for the reviews. You have yourself a
How
nice
did
day.
Jax get a B+? How did? Wait.
Every
What?
executive is as forgiving as me.
How did Ragatha get a B+? The dude that wasn't even here, Kinga, got an A+. What the fuck?
And that's it for the reviews.
Wow.
You have yourself a nice day.
Sure. Never again. Never again.
I am such a good.
I think you broke them all in ways that have never been done before. Never again.
Hey, what are you all the way out here for?
I messed everything up.
You did?
The mask didn't work. And now I don't think anybody wants to talk to me anymore.
I still like talking to you. Look, the new mask was a bust. So what? I'm sure we'll find something that works eventually.
I don't deserve a friend like you.
Well, you've got one.
Aw.
Now, come on over and hang out with the rest of us. Bring your art too. I always like seeing what you draw.
Well, there you go then. The two that have had the least amount of interaction, or really just relevancy in the show so far, ended up together. didn't even end on like a final message from Pomni. That's how you know this was a very different type of episode to what we're used to in this show. Seriously, they've made an insane amount of merch so far. Gummigoo. Alright guys, so we are back. I apologise, the lighting is so horrid at the end here, but it's only been like a half hour, but I did have to do something real quick, and as you can see, that's why I'm very limited on how much I can really record in the winter, because like I get lighting like this, and I refuse to ever record a reaction with lighting like this again. But that was episode 4, the current final episode of the Amazing Digital Circus. We are now caught up to the entire thing, which is really nice. Such a tonal such a tonal differentiation from the rest of the series already in just 4 episodes. Like I said, I think really the main message, or I guess theme you can take away from an episode is mundane. Pretty much, it was a very mundane adventure. It was a very mundane story, because it pretty much, is establishing the mundane job people can, have, which is food service. Pretty much the one that, can be, as we've seen, a very soul-crushing, very much underpaid for maximum effort is pretty much what the companies want. And, in terms of an adventure, not really much going on. And I do like how the mundaneness of the episode was pretty much the relevant plot point, not only for the episode itself, but for the characters. Obviously, there was no situation where our group, who is pretty much used to this kind of stuff right now, trying to make this a fun, unique experience of an episode. It pretty much was just, the psychological warfare that goes on when working in such a mundane environment, and it had an effect on pretty much everyone differently. What's our girl? Let's see. Ragatha, I was missing her name there, Ragatha was pretty much out of it this episode, through the source and whatnot, but it was making her speak things she probably would never speak to throughout most people. She pretty much had the opposite personality from what she usually has, which is kind, sweet, understanding to a majority of the characters. We literally saw that at the beginning of this with Gangle. Here, we pretty much had what is kind of her intrusive thought process to everyone, which is just, Gangle can be annoying, Jax is a dick, and she hates him, but not necessarily that she wants to hate him, or she wants him to hate her, those kind of things, which is obviously off from what she would say. It's pretty crazy that we're 4 episodes in, and this has definitely been Pomni's most irrelevant moment in the show, because this is very much an episode that focused more on our side, not our side group, but our other cast members than Pomni. I do appreciate that they still give Pomni some stuff to think about and some deep emotional, discourse here through the friends that she's already lost in this world because of Kane, Gummigoo, but this was definitely her least, experienced episode. And I do wonder if that is the case of, because, that's alluring to, Pomni's done this kind of work outside of, this world as a human, so this is the least, mentally daunting on her as it is compared to everyone else. Obviously, Jax was a bit different this one, because obviously he is all about destruction, chaos, cause as much mayhem as usual to make things the most exciting for him when it comes to these adventures, and in this case there is nothing to do, so he very much was just the bored, employee in the background, because what can you say, do, or really cause chaos when it's just this kind of environment? There's not really too much to actually do about that. But I will say is that I do appreciate that, again, we did take the center core off of Pomni for a little bit here, because when you have a cast of characters this small and this confined, it really does kind of create the ability to have a central cast rather than one specific MC, which is what Pomni's been throughout the entire show. Obviously, she's had her moments with a majority of these people already, but, when the cast is this small, you are given the ability to actually focus on everyone, and while Pomni is still the quote-unquote MC of the show, more experiences like this can arise where Pomni does take the backstage for a little bit and we do focus on these characters. Because I always like it when, you know, characters can evolve and have their time to shine without the influence of the MC. You know, Pomni does not need to be the central focus or the central secondary character for characters to evolve. They can do that on their own. They can do that with each other while Pomni does her own thing. And not just Pomni, this goes for pretty much any kind of show in general. Which is, you know, an advantage again to when you have a cast this small. And obviously a cast of where it does make it difficult to redevelop them in terms of backstory when you kind of take away their memories in a degree. You know, now to be fair, it's not entirely clear on how many memories have actually been taken, because what we know is that, you know, they put a headset on, they, you know, they lost their names and whatnot, but there does seem to be, like, some gaps there here and there. It's not just a full-on wipe. There are some layers of, they remember at least what they are passionate about, their skills, you know, and what they've done in some regard before, which is what makes it interesting. But this was, like I said, a very interesting, experienced episode because, again, it is definitely the most unique episode we've had so far in the series, and for that, I really enjoy it, you know. Gangle finally became a character in this one, and it pretty much did, you know, show off the, it kind of showed off, you know, just how tricky this kind of stuff can be. You know, like, I do like how they represented the new mask that she got, that like was the kind of, you know, it was the typical employee mask, you know. In the background, that mask always cracks as pressure builds up, and, you know, when she got a moment of peace, she took it off, and that represented, you know, finally coming back to herself and, you know, coming back to the despair that she has always induced on. But that happy-go-lucky mask is, you know, unfortunately what a lot of people, especially in like the food service industry, are forced to put up with, you know, on the job, pretty much. A lot of people, no doubt, want to scream and shout and just let it all out on the duty, but unfortunately, that's not the case when you work in any kind of, like, you know, customer service-esque environment. Which, again, was interesting because Pomni, again, outside of, like, losing an NPC friend, didn't really mind it too much, you know. It was mundane, it was boring, but for someone who's so new to this kind of life, it might have been the perfect, ironically, might have been the perfect adventure for her, you know, because this was not traumatic for Pomni, but it was psychologically tormenting for everyone else in a unique way. And like I said, that is the advantage of actually having different characters take the central role for a little bit. But no, if we can get more episodes like this where it truly feels just out there, and we are now at a point to where we're going to be doing more stuff like this, you know, I'm really, really curious for the future of the Amazing Digital Circus, because there's just so many possibilities and so many questions on what this universe is, what this world is, what the deal is with Kane. Like, is he, like, genuinely, like, you know, he fulfills the admin role of the group, but is he genuinely, like, a human that's been here so long that they've developed and, you know, kind of transcended to do this, you know, to make others happy? Is he some kind of weird AI and we really are in a video game? Or, like, what is the purpose of this realm is what I'm really curious to actually know about and discover, and see if we'll actually, you know, learn that. I guess it really depends on just how long they plan on making the Digital Circus go as a series. But, you know, all these questions I'm very much curious to actually learn the answers for, you know. And like I said, I definitely do I do like our central cast right now. Kane is interesting, you know. He's more of a relevant plot device than he is a character so far, but I do like his personality. Jax is the typical fucking antagonist dick, which I know a lot of people would probably hate just for, you know, that alone, but I don't mind him. He's pretty funny. Pomni, I think, is a perfectly fine MC, you know. She's not incredible or anything, but I do, again, they're building up that she is going to mentally crack someday, possibly even, like, glitch out, whatever they called it, you know. That's potential, and it could be the first example of someone actually, you know, breaking out of that. I'm not sure, but yeah, it is interesting. Like I said, I do like our characters, and I will say, the other thing about this episode, it felt real. It really felt like we were watching someone's personal experience be put from pen to paper in this one, you know. Someone had a bad day in retail, and I felt that. I really felt that in this episode for sure. But to be fair, I'm pretty much sure anyone who's ever worked in retail felt this episode hitting a little too close to home for them, you know. So yeah, honestly though, it was probably the best representation of a fast food job I've ever seen in shows because, well, it's come up every now and then. It didn't sugarcoat just how mundane and how daunting the task actually is. Like, seriously, a lot of other ones would make a joke out of it. They would make, you know, an adventure out of it or whatever. No. This one is like, it sucks. You're stuck in it. And this is your life from now on. So, good job. You're fucked. But no. Guys, that does it for this, I guess just the first set of Amazing Digital Circus. Obviously, episode 4 just came out, so I'm not expecting any more until next year. Since I've not been doing this, I don't know how frequently these episodes come out, but I do believe they've all come out within around a 1 year span, so maybe for every 4 episodes, every like 3 months or something. Like I said, production could obviously change. The more they come out, the more revenue that the show generates, probably the quicker they can actually, you know, get more out and whatnot. Like Hell of a Boss and has kind of been doing that as well. More Hell of a Boss since that has still been on YouTube mostly, whereas has other contract deals and whatnot with Amazon. But I'm curious just how the overall fluidity of the show is going to continue from now on. But yeah, guys, that does it for this video. I apologize for ending on such a disgustingly evil looking camera right there. I know the lighting is just bleh at this point. But thanks for watching, and like I said, whenever a new one comes out, I'll make sure to keep up. I won't let this go like Hell of a Boss. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.